Welcome to episode 34 of the Dark Tower. Today we are actually going to see if we can get that boiler built. First of all, we're going to need a steam oven though to cook our wood into charcoal. And I also need to figure out something to do with the saplings and anything else that comes off that farm, so that's what we'll be working on today. I have my rolling sheet machine over here, and we'll get it started first. We're going to need steel plates, probably quite a few. And yes, I'm looking at my own recipes because I don't remember how to make an oven. Yes, that's what I thought. Steel plates surrounding a furnace. So lots of steel plates. I do not actually know whether I have enough steel, but I'm cooking up some more, so. But I do not have enough of his fuel. But we want to get that going. And in the meantime, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who's been donating. The fundraiser for Minecon is going quite well. I actually had to adjust the target amount because of a derp in my initial calculations about the hotel price. But I've adjusted it accordingly, and it's not that much more. But anyways, that runs until the 16th, and it's looking pretty good, so it would really help out if you guys could chip in a bit of spare change. But anyways, and one more thing, Mortvana, I saw your comment on pitching by complete accident, and that wasn't quite the information I wanted, so contact me on IRC sometime and we'll get you sorted out. So I know you're watching. But anyways, the plates, we'll let them continue to run for a moment. I wanted to show you something else. You see, I have 3 pickaxes of the core. I went on an expedition that, in hindsight, I may have wanted to record, but it was about, 3-hour expedition in that general direction. Looking for jungle saplings is what I went looking for. I found them eventually, but it was about 3 hours of boredom and 15 minutes of excitement. And I nearly got myself killed by wisps, because apparently the ruins biome, I don't remember exactly what it's like, broken ruins or something. I don't know, from Highlands. Apparently it spawns Thaumcraft stone circles commonly. So I found like 5 or so of them. And I got me some knowledge fragments. 3 pickaxes, not 1, not 2, but 3 pickaxes of the core, which I'll need to see if I can't enchant at some point. A couple of enchantment books, and that was about it. And my jungle saplings, which I don't know where to plant, so I'll have to figure that out at some point too. Now, that should be enough steel plates. I have some furnaces. I think I only need 2. It's something else I wanted to show you at some point. I'll do that now if I... Actually, I can't. I'll show you that later. When I have the resources to actually build it, which I do not. But anyways, back to my steam oven. This is going to be to cook my... Actually, why don't you stop making steel plates and make me iron plates instead. Because I think I actually want a low pressure boiler, so I don't need that many steel plates. Grab some pipes here. Probably need to put in some more gold pipes in this thing somewhere. Oh, that would be the wrong wand. Okay. There's always mobs down here every time I come down here. But I'm going to put our steam oven right next to the boiler, right here. I'm going to put the boiler right here. And we'll bring the pipes down like so. Right into the steam oven. Which hopefully that will not interfere with the boiler tank. Or I'll have to move the pipe. But that's okay. The nice thing about one fairly new feature in railcraft is that if you put a steam oven next to a boiler, the boiler will take fuel from the steam oven, so you can just pipe the wood in and it will use it from the oven. But I also need to make the boiler, which means more furnace and fire charges and bricks. Now I need 3 more of these. For fire charges and bricks. Perfect. Not quite sure how many iron plates I need, so 14? No. Probably 12. Of course, generally my experience in Minecraft is always make what you think you need and then make half again as much and you'll be good. That's generally how it always works. But I'm going to put the boiler here. I did that wrong. Need to be up here. So I don't know how our fuel situation is going to be, so I'm just going to start off small, I think. Maybe. I'm actually contemplating changing the way boilers work a little. Maybe for the next big update. Because the current fuel usage thing it's not very realistic. It's kind of funky. I think I can do better. But I don't know. I need to talk to Forecaster about that. See what he thinks. But anyways, we'll leave this up here. Nope, we'll take those with us. I need to cook a bunch of charcoal. I think actually what I'm going to do is see if I can't make me or nah, I don't need to make another one. I know what I'm going to do. Okay, so we need some diamond pipe. And we need some chests. First off, I need some wood. I seem to be a little bit lacking in wood. Hey, get that farm running again. Come on, I know the sun's going down. Right. I probably have some wood I can use down here. Jungle, lime, large, canopy tree. Well, we'll take the oak wood planks. I can replace that easily enough. I think I got some more of those up here too, so. Thing is, I'm not quite ready to attach the output of the saplings and sand to anything useful at the moment, so I need some place to put that stuff. There we go, that's perfect. We'll leave that stuff here. You I probably do not need, but we'll make you anyways. Probably actually need more steel plates for the engines, which the engines may have to wait for the next episode. So we have a diamond pipe, and for the moment we're just gonna shunt this down here to these chests. That makes me wonder whether or not forestry has an equivalent to the bee pipe for trees. I do not know. Anyways, that should take care of that output. Or actually, let's do this differently. Except I don't have any wood. I need a log. Log acquired. For the moment, we will change this to only sand spruce wood to yellow. Everything else should go down to here. So now we want to come down here and I actually need we'll steal that stuff for the moment. Actually, we'll leave that there. I need to find some gold pipes. I think I have some someplace. Actually, it probably doesn't even need to be gold. We'll go with cobblestone. But I need more glass. Which, of course, I do not have. You wouldn't think you'd use that much glass, but it seems like I'm always out of glass. But as you can see, my quarry is being quite productive, so I've got lots of stone at the moment. Most of it's not cooked though. Okay, so we got glass, we've got cobblestone. We need to make cobblestone pipes. Probably don't need that many, but hey. I have no shortage of cobblestone or beeswax, so who cares? Now boilers don't use a huge amount of water, so hopefully this pipe should be sufficient. It's not a huge boiler, so now this water tank will output to any pipe attached to the sides or bottom. Now, just because what we're doing here with this little one here is to jumpstart the system, I need to build up a surplus in the oven before I can start up this boiler here. So we got plenty of water. We'll let that fill up. Next step is start the farms. which will require biofuel, which I believe I have, so all is good. I have some. I've had more, but my quarry burned most of it off. And I actually lost like 32 buckets when the creepers exploded on my engines when I was doing the quarry. Sixteen's good. I actually need a lava can. Now we can start the farms back up. Wait, not quite. Before I start the farms up, I want to do one more thing. It's got pollinated leaves on it, so I want to take those off first, but I want to make me one of these thaumium grafters, which takes 2 thaumium ingots and a stick and some vis. That's easy enough. But I think first I have to upgrade my wand, which, how much magic was that? 16 magic. Let's see if I can do my math correctly this time. Three times 6 is 18. Figures. No water. Somebody just pinged me. I will be right back. Okay, random minor support quest as usual. I get those a lot, but I need to sleep. I seem to have an overabundance of many things. Okay, there we go. Now I should be able to get one each. And grab this wand. I think they gotta be in a specific place, and actually I think the magic shard is wrong. I need fire. There we go. Need to toss these in. And Wand of the Adept, which has enough vis to complete the next step, which as usual I've already forgotten what I was doing. Grafter, making a grafter. Now I have thaumium ingots that I found, so we're set on that front. And a thaumium grafter. Now I should be able to enchant this thing with self-repair, and we'll see what happens. Repair 2. There we go. That ought to make things a heck of a lot simpler. Although I'm told you can starve if you use it too much. Let's go get my spectacles. Oh man, yes. I just saw pink. Something pink. That would be a new species. And I just about starved myself to death. Hill cherry sapling, silver lime, white willow, common yew. Does it always... Interesting. It always drops a sapling, even from normal leaves. I did not know that. That actually makes it pretty useful. Except for the food requirement will probably starve me out before I actually manage to do anything terribly useful with it. In that case. Really? Okay, that should about do it. Common ash, that's new. Wait, I don't see any more saplings, so... Now we can start the farms up. But first I need to dump all of this stuff. One moment while I go get my tree analyzer. Which I left up here because I'm a noob. So we've got ash, which is not terribly exciting. Anyways, I'm just gonna put them in here for now. I'm gonna have to start rotating my trees because I'm getting more than I can plant at one time. So we got white willow and everything else is pretty normal. But this hill cherry actually produces cherries. This I'm going to plant. And I'm going to cut down this garbage willow. Okay, I'll tell you what, willows are hard to see. U, I don't know if I have U's. I might have a U. That looks about it. So we'll put that in there and we'll actually wait for those leaves to decay before we plant that. Anyways, let's get this farm going. And then we'll wrap up this episode with the planting of the tree. That's totally the wrong place. I need to be up here. Yep. Lava, biomass, apply redstone, profit. Now, dirt is going to be an issue eventually. Oh, and I need a gold pipe. Here we go. So let's see, sand. He's coming out, sort of, maybe. There it goes. And the sand goes down into the large chest. We'll come down here and kickstart this spoiler. Probably don't need that many. It'll build up enough steam to do an operation, which should be sufficient to get it going. Once it starts actually pumping out wood, there's a zombie up there. We'll take the safe route. Which, by the way, I need to fix this hole in the floor. Because holes in the floor are bad. And you put a trapdoor or something in. Or a stairway. Stairway would work, maybe. Guess we should go see what the farm's doing. To wrap things up, we recently tracked down a major bug with Buildcraft and the daylight cycle. So if you turn off the daylight cycle, Buildcraft 4.0.1 will choke, basically. Nothing will work for inexplicable reasons. Crap fixed that today, so hopefully that will be resolved in the next update. Until then, live with the night. Trees being cut down. Wood should be being sent down to the furnace. Probably pretty slowly. I saw it zip through there. Yep, wood is present, charcoal's in the furnace, and now we just let that run for a while. I do not know how long. Anyways, this has been episode 35. Yes, 35 of the Dark Tower. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I will plant my tree before we leave, like I said I was going to. Smack me with a sapling, will you? Tree went in the backpack. Tree is planted. So, with that, I will see you next time.